Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another 100 of something on some kind of boss to see what kind of drops we get. And today we are taking a look at the TERRA INFIRMA mission and killing the captain 100 times. Now previously I've done 100 kills on GAUSS, I've done 100 kills on the Vanguard captain, I am currently working on 1000 kills on the Vanguard captain and 100 runs of the payback mission. So if you like these kinds of videos, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button. If you're new around here and you want to, please subscribe and hit the little notification bell and follow me on Twitter if you want to. So this grind was a little bit different to the other videos that I've made, because in the other videos it was one specific target that I was killing. So I'd kill GAUSS, I'd go to the chest, I'd kill the Vanguard captain, die, respawn, kill the Vanguard captain. On this mission, there are multiple enemies around that can also have drops. So what I was intending to do was kill the captain and kill the two marksman enemies, which have a high chance of dropping loot as well as the captain. But some of the other riflemen also drop some loot. So what I tried to do was make sure I killed all three of the initial ones that I wanted to, the captain and the two marksmans, and then I would just rifle around and shoot a couple of people and hope that they also drop. So it's not as strict as the other farms, but it is still a relatively good look at how useful this mission is. The one thing that I will say is that I found this incredibly frustrating to farm because of the simple fact that there's so many enemies around the door where the captain spawns. If you don't have something to instant nuke him, you're going to get shot from every single angle. They're going to start punching you and meleeing you. The marksmen will hit you too, which will just keep knocking you around and throwing you off center. And then you're struggling to kill anybody, and eventually you could potentially die. There's a few runs where I just could not get out of a cycle of being hit by enemies and I died, and that made it incredibly frustrating. It's also a tad little bit longer than most of the other grinds, but especially the Vanguard captain, which is almost instant kill, respawn, instant kill, respawn, blah de blah de blah. This has quite a little bit of a movement to it. You have to run through the level, get to the captain, kill a couple of enemies, kill a couple of more, and then wait to die as well. So it was just kind of irritating to me. I really didn't enjoy this as much as the other farms. But let's have a look at what the drop rate was like and what kind of things you can expect from running this 100 times. First and foremost, the most important thing, legendaries. Zero, nothing, zilch, crap. I did not like or enjoy this farm, and it did not provide me with very many reasons to like it because legendaries just didn't drop whatsoever, even though I was killing more enemies and having more chances of them drop. Blues, I had 55 blues. Now, I would expect where I'm killing a captain and killing a whole bunch of other enemies too to get more blues. On my Vanguard captain 100 kills where I was just killing the captain, I had 50 blues. So the fact that I run this one, kill the captain who's more or less guaranteed to give you a blue drop, as well as the other enemies 100 times and only get 5 extra blues. This grind for me is definitely not worth it. Maybe I just got really unlucky with RNG, but if you was to get 55 blues, you have 55 chances at dismantling 4 mods or finding a weapon or something that you particularly like. Now, where this shines is greens. I had 215 greens, 215. So if you're looking for shards and you want a quick way of doing it, greens here are very apparent. But it also becomes incredibly frustrating because you have to dismantle everything because there are so many greens and it takes up your inventory slots, which means some things might go to the stash. So you have to constantly keep dismantling things. And while you have to do this with other drops and other farms, it's not as apparent because, you know, you kill the Vanguard captain and you get 2 drops. You kill GAUSS and you get 2 drops from the chest. Sometimes I was running this and getting 7 greens, so I had to sit there dismantling all 7 greens, and that might sound like a first world problem, but it still adds length of time onto the entire farm and the entire grind for something that isn't worth it because they are just greens. And weirdly enough, I had 3 whites, which really surprised me and kind of annoyed me, to be honest, because who the hell wants whites at this point in the game? Even though it's just a demo, whites just shouldn't be popping up and wasting time in your farming. Those whites could have been blues, they could have been legendaries, but I had whites drop, which was kind of frustrating. So I think overall, if you are going to do this farm, just know that it's not fun. It's very rare that you get blues as well as legendaries, and you're gonna have to spend a lot of time dismantling to kind of keep up with the farm. But it did land me 2,457 shards across all the different bonus attributes, so it's not a bad farm for shards specifically if that's what you're looking for and that's what you want to do. I guess it's a different kind of grind because you get stuck in, there's mayhem, you get to fight and kill rather than just, you know, kill, respawn, or kill, get a chest. You know, it's a different kind of farm, and some people might prefer that, it might be more fun to them, but for me, I just didn't enjoy it, and I don't think the rewards outweighed the amount of time and energy I put into doing it. So I think right now, the Vanguard Captain stands tall in terms of farming by a large massive portion of space and time continuum, because it is just so much more efficient, so much more convenient, just easier, simple, addictive. And this grind, I think specific people will enjoy it better, but I think overall it's just not as fun or efficient. So coming up in the next couple of days, you'll see some extra videos as well as more grind videos. So I'm going to be running the payback mission 100 times because there's various amounts of drops there and a quest reward. And we're going to see what we get from that. And I've already completed, but I'm just going to put the video together, 1,000 kills on the Vanguard Captain. Because it is so quick and so efficient, I thought I would take it to 1,000 and see if the drop rate from 100 translates into 1,000 and stays true. Pretty cool and interesting results, so make sure you check that out in a couple of days. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.